urging me to get online. And I just kept overthinking it. My anxiety has been pretty bad. I'm a little bit nervous right now, but that's okay. What I kept getting last night, though, and what I keep getting to relay, and I got it multiple times this morning, so I know it's so important for so many people, but it's to be your authentic self. The world needs a light like you. I wrote down some of the stuff I was channeled, so I'll read it out loud. But be your authentic self. It sets you apart from everyone else and is quite literally your superpower. You are a light that this world needs. And when you dim your light to fit in, you're not only neglecting yourself and that self care that you deserve, but you're neglecting the people that love you the most, the honor to be around you in that love and light that is you. Not everyone is going to like you, and that's okay. We're all different. Plus, you'll end up attracting people that don't truly vibe with you or have your back. For the most part, if you're acting fake, you're basically going to attract more fake people and invite those fake people into your life that you're always going to have to wear a mask in front of. Wearing a mask and pretending to be someone you're not is absolutely exhausting. You don't feel comfortable. You can't be yourself. And you're literally neglecting the world, you. And you are so special. Like, God made no mistake making you. If you're having a hard time talking to people or going out or just being your weird, kooky self, however you are, you could be stubborn, you could be bright, you could be sarcastic, whatever it is, however God made you, that you can act like in front of certain family members or in front of like your truest friends or when no one's looking, that's the you that God wants you to radiate into this world. There's some people around here that don't necessarily like me. And even if they're laughing at me, I saw pure joy on their face. When I went out to skate, instead of just like being all serious and trying to do my best or anything, I just went out and had fun. And that's when I do my best, is when I'm having fun with it. When I'm so laser focused and pinpointed on getting a move right or whatever it is I'm working on, it never ends up the way it should end up. It doesn't end up being fun. I end up neglecting myself. Whatever I'm doing that used to be fun isn't fun anymore because I'm too focused on being a certain way or looking perfect. So when I went out and I skated the other day, well, yesterday, I went out and I was just going like this. I was moving all around and I was having so much fun by myself. And I could laugh at myself in that moment. And certain cars that passed me, these people that don't like me, they couldn't help but get the joy I was feeling. It rubbed off onto them. So it's like when you are stepping into your true authentic self and you're just having fun and you're vibing and you're not taking it too seriously, that rubs off on other people. At the end of the day, we do give out an energy. So whatever energy you're putting out, that's what you're also going to start attracting back in. When we're so focused on having things perfect or looking a certain way or neglecting ourselves of who we are, you're neglecting the rest of the world who you truly are. There's always going to be people that don't like you, but other people that are real and they're not acting fake and they're not afraid to be themselves, they will appreciate you even if they don't like you that much, even if you're not their cup of tea. When I first started this channel, that's something I would always say is you're not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but you are somebody's treasure. And that still rings so true. It's like, why go out and try to fit in and dim your light when God made you so special on your own? Don't overthink the things you want to get started in. Like if you want to start a social media channel, yeah, you're going to be nervous at first. You're not going to get it perfect the first few tries, or maybe not for the first few months. But that doesn't mean give up and stop. The world needs your light. And eventually, even mean comments and stuff like that, you will find your community of people. Especially if you have a hard time wherever you're located finding people to relate to and get along with, you can start that community for yourself online. There's going to be other like minded people that find you and that appreciate you and that love your light and love your goofiness, love your quirkiness, love your stubbornness, whatever it may be. You being yourself is a superpower and it's a blessing because God made no mistake making you. The world needs your light. I need your light. Many people need your light. So instead of faking some personality that you think other people will like, be you so you can attract people that actually like you, that you don't have to wear a mask around. I know some of you guys can be dealing with this stuff right now too, but true friends or fake friends, they will eventually expose themselves. They always do. And I appreciate you guys too. It took me a little while to get on, and I'm not gonna lie, I just had to do a pretty weird dance move and start singing to myself to get on. Because I was getting like too stuck in my head and in the zone, and God has been urging me to get on. And I got so many videos this morning popping up, like from different types of platforms and different creators, just being like, get on, be yourself, get on. Like we tend to overthink things so much more than we should overthink things. And when you are neglecting yourself, your authenticity, your true light, you're neglecting the people that love you the most, that awesome person that you are on the inside. If we're stuck in addiction, like drinking or anything like that, we are not only neglecting ourselves, but we're neglecting the people that love us the most, that beautiful light that is you. We can want to numb things. We could want to fake our personalities to fit in with people that we probably don't even really like. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Sometimes we need a really hardcore ego death. And confidence, people don't know if you're truly confident or you're faking it anyways. And the more you put yourself out there and you just stop caring what everyone thinks, the more you're going to fall in love with yourself. I urge you to take a step back and realize you can be anyone you want to be. The person you are on the inside, don't be afraid to be that person because the world needs your light. It truly does. Don't neglect yourself, the awesome person you are on the inside, just because other people say you're not awesome. Those people do not matter. What matters is you being yourself, so you can find people that truly love you, that want to bask in your light, because you are special. Every single one of us is special and unique in our own way, but so many people dim their light trying to fit in. Why do you think so many other platforms usually don't do well? Because they are mimicking other people. They are taking pieces and parts of their personality, and it can get them far for a little bit, but they're probably just attracting other fake people. You are a gift to humanity, and God made you special for a reason. Comparison is the thief of joy. Don't be comparing yourself to others ever. Literally, the only person you should be comparing yourself with is a past version of you. Compare yourself to that girl, compare yourself to that guy, and go out there and have fun. Try your best. If you fall down, it's okay. It's part of life. We learn from it. The past isn't a mistake unless you don't learn from it. But you're special to this world. You're special to me, and you can do anything you want to. Even if you're nervous right now, like I'm shaking on the inside right now because I haven't gone live in forever. I've done private lives and then posted, but it's different when there's a lot of people in here. But I needed the past 2 weeks or so to fall in love with myself again and be like, I love you so much. Let's take care of you. Let's do the things that make you happy again. Like I started watching this surfing show again and this skating show, and it made me just want to fall back in love with everything I always fell in love with. That I get embarrassed to talk about certain things or I don't want to talk about it because there's other fake people judging me, but they're too scared to be themselves anyways. Who cares what other people think? Genuinely. You can miss out on some of the best people you could ever hang out with, ever has have as a friend, ever have as a wife or husband in a relationship because you care too much what other people think. If you have a special person come into your life that you have fun with, you can just talk with, you vibe with, you love the person they are, but you care too much what other people think, you are missing out on one of the best people of your life. One of the best relationships you could ever have because you care what other people think. And remember, Rejection also is God's divine protection and redirection to someone better. Trust me with that. Not everyone is going to be meant for you. Not everyone is supposed to be meant for you, but there is someone out there for you. That person will love you and step up and show up in your life. Also, for my women, I've been following this girl for like the past 10 years on YouTube. I love her family. They were in Hawaii for forever. They're originally from Huntington Beach, where I'm from. But she just came out with a podcast recently, and there's this thing called the Queen's Code. It's Ellen Fisher, the Queen's Code. One of the most beneficial things you can look up for understanding the male brain and in relationships and stuff, why they pause. Some people will leave you or not be with you because they can't give you what you deserve. Hold on. My cat is being aggressive. What, honey? I know. Give me keep kisses. I love you. Nugget. But the Queen's Code, it's from this author, and she is absolutely amazing. And it will start making so much sense, but don't be so scared to be yourself that you attract the wrong people and you miss out on really special people because you care what other people think. And trust me, jealousy is a very ugly thing, and there will be jealous friends that are fake. There will be envious people that envy the things you have, envy the things you do. And they're so like delusionally wrapped up in their own head that they have problems. Like I had a friend in the past. This person isn't my friend anymore because they showed me they're not a friend. They photoshopped my face and pictures and a bunch of different things. And she told me she was envious when I first started my YouTube, but she didn't know what that word meant. She acted like I was stupid. I was like, I don't want you to be envious of this. She's like, do you even know what envious means? And I was like, trying not to be mean. I was like, please look it up. People will hate on you. This person was like, what are you struggling with? What are your problems? I'm like, I'm broke. I don't have my child. I suffer with addiction. I'm in a abusive situationship right now. I have so many things going on, but because this person always talks, and the first time I finally get to say something, I get called a narcissist. When my sister will say this person talks for hours too, we just sit there and listen. And hopefully, she most likely is going to watch this. Instead of taking offense, you realize that's something you need to work on. Because I'm not saying this with hate. You showed me a lot of hate. People will make up stories about you. People will say bad things about you because they don't want other people to get to know the treasure that you are, the light that you are. People will sit there and lie and reveal who they really are in your life. That's when you know to cut certain people off. And all you can do is pray for them. And I urge you, if someone has showed you complete nastiness and so much meanness, pray to God for a change of heart. Because I guarantee you, you're going to start feeling bad for that person. I feel bad for that person. But it would be insanity for me to keep letting the same toxic person back in my life that doesn't want to take fault for anything and just points the finger and calls you a narcissist. If you stand up for yourself, don't get gaslit by people. Some people are so miserable in their own relationships and in their own lives, they want to take you down with them and ruin yours. Just walk away. Be your authentic self, shine your light so you can attract the right people in your life, and the right people will come in. And the more you pray, guys, I'm not even kidding. I swear, prayers are so powerful. I have seen it firsthand. Certain things I've prayed for, like I pray for a lot of other people and I pray for people all the time. I hardly ever pray for things in my life. I pray for others. And your enemies, that is who you should be praying for. Pray for them to have a change of heart. Pray for them to find forgiveness. Pray for them to be happy because they'll leave you alone. When someone is not miserable in their own life, they will most likely stop attacking you. Pray for them to find success. I literally, there's been 4 prayers that I saw work right before my eyes. One was for something very specific, And within a month of praying for it, this person called me and told me the news. They got it. I was praying for my roommate for 3 nights in a row to start reading the Bible, nonstop praying, praying, praying. She picked up the Bible. And for 2 days straight, she started just reading nonstop, and she's reading it now. She's looking into a bunch of stuff. I prayed for her to get close to God and find God. And I saw that happen right before my eyes. Prayers are magic. You want real magic to happen in your life? Start praying and don't give up on it. Pray to God for a selfless heart, for a loving heart. When I was making a ton of money doing tarot, I was so much more selfish back then with my money. I have zip nada right now. Like I literally have enough to get me by maybe till tomorrow because someone came into my house and stole my phone, or it was somebody else. They stole my iPhone that I record on, that has all my work info, everything on it, and I can't get into my normal bank account right now, so I'm relying on Venmo. I have like no money. With the little bit of money I have left, there's someone else that I can't imagine what she's going through. But if she needs money, or if I just have extra money without her asking, I will send it to her. She needed some money this morning, only like 15 bucks. She needed to get tampons and stuff. I sent it to her. Even though I don't really have it, she needed that. And I know God will take care of me. If I don't eat for a day, my body probably needed a break. This was the last of the makeup I have that I put on this morning, my foundation. I really need to get stuff, but the closer I get to God and the more I humble myself and I drop any ego, and the more I have fun being me and doing the things I love and I'm passionate about, the happier I feel. Money, yeah, it can buy you things, but it's always the next thing. Once you get to a certain, sorry, the hospital was calling me back. Maybe they got test results back. I don't know. I've had some weird health issues going on. Also, getting sick makes you appreciate life a lot more. You never know. You could die tomorrow. Go out there and have fun. Be your passionate self. Be your loving self. And if people don't like you for it, those aren't your people. And if you want to start a platform, start a platform. You're going to be nervous at first. I was very nervous in the beginning of this video. Feeling a little better now. Sometimes you just got to move. You can move yourself out of the energy you're in, and you will feel better. The right people are going to love you. The right people are going to treat you right. And the right people, sometimes you're going to butt heads with. Sometimes you're not always going to get along, but it doesn't mean they're not your people. Don't neglect yourself anymore by trying to be someone else or trying to dim your light to fit in when God made you to stand out, when God made you to shine bright. And another thing is there's universal beauty. Don't be comparing yourself to someone else because everyone has a different type. The stereotypical beauty you think that, oh, everyone must like her. Trust me, there's a plethora of people that do not find her attractive at all. It could be blue eyes, blonde, long hair, but someone else likes beautiful dark skin. They love black, glowing skin. They love the curls. Like, everyone has a different type. I love mustaches. I don't know why. I love men with mustaches. When I see one, I'm like, ooh. I like redheads too. When I see a redhead with a lot of freckles and stuff, like a surfer guy like that, I think they are so sexy. I'm not gonna lie. I have different types. I also like guys with very light skin and black hair, like dark hair. But then I also like blondes with curly hair. We all have different types of people we're interested in. So the next time you're comparing yourself to someone else you think is more beautiful than you, trust me, you are somebody's type. Exactly who you are now, you are like the ideal beauty, like the most handsome man ever. Like you are somebody's type. You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but you're somebody's treasure. And your authentic self is the most beautiful, sexy, passionate, inspiring thing. Be yourself so you can inspire other people to do that. There's some people that really hate me in this town, especially for talking about Jesus. They do not follow the same person as me. I respect everyone's religion personally. Am I going to stop talking about Jesus? Never. Jesus has put me back in my body when I was dying. Jesus has done amazing things in my life, and I've seen him do amazing things in other people's lives. He is the truth I found, but that's not everybody's truth. And it would be wrong for me to say I'm right and you're wrong. This person is better than your person. We all grew up different. We all have different beliefs, and it's important to respect other people's beliefs. It doesn't mean someone else's is more powerful because of a book we have that says that. Jesus has been my truth, and he's been the person I found, but that's not everybody's truth. And it's not right for me to shove that religion down other people's throats. And for like the first 6 months of reading the Bible, I really felt that way because I felt like other people would be damned if they didn't find God. But the best thing we can do is show what God has done in our lives and inspire other people to look into it. Shoving it down someone's throat, shoving anything down someone's throat, or telling someone what to do is never going to make that person want to do it. You might just push people further away from what you're trying to get them into or teach them or show them. It's important to be yourself, but to have a high level of respect for other people because we're not better than anyone else. I think all of us are created equal. Every single one of us. If you are a person with breath in your lungs and you're breathing, I think all of us are equal. The only thing I think that can make other people better than others is their sense of integrity and respect for other people. Because some people can just be complete trash to other people, be so mean, so nasty, go out of their way to bully you, harass you. And personally, it makes me really sad. I wore pink yesterday for a girl named Aubrey who she ended her life. She was a young teen. It's like bullying also really needs to stop. Those people bullying other people are so insecure in themselves or trying to fit into a certain group so they bully others, or you're being bullied because people are extremely jealous of you. A lot of us that grew up getting bullied, hi, I went to a lot of schools, so I got bullied. I never thought I was attractive, but I'm dead serious. I don't recognize myself in pictures. There's been numerous times in my life where someone has sent a picture or I've passed a picture on my friend's Instagram. I didn't know that was me. Like I've had to ask, like, who's that person? I think God did that on purpose though, because it really made me humble growing up and and if I wasn't humble at the time, God knocked me back down to be humble, trust me. But I never saw myself the way other people see me. And I feel like a lot of us feel that way. But I'm not kidding when I say my body dysmorphia is so out of whack. I don't recognize myself in pictures. There was this really sweet guy named Scott that I've gone on a walk with before, and he's older than me, and we just vibed right away. I tend to talk to people, especially lonely people. I see them and I'm like, they look like they need a friend today. I will be that friend. But I hung out and I talked with him, and he wanted to take a picture of me when we were out on a walk. He sent me a picture. I did not recognize myself. I didn't know that was me. I thought I looked so ugly that day, and I was like, you don't know truly how other people see you. You might not even see you the way that other people see you. And if you don't, sometimes God does that so you are humble, so you are kind, so you are nice, so you do go out of your way for other people. Because if you think you're better than everyone else or you look so much better than everyone else, you're going to miss out on some of the best people you could ever possibly imagine. Don't be afraid of what other people think because if people are judging you for people you hang out with, unless like they're on a bunch of substances or they're an evil person, like something like that, friends could be trying to warn you. But if people just don't like them because they think they're cringy or something like that, those aren't your friends anyways. Why would they want you to miss out on someone because they care what other people think of that person? I feel like so many of us could miss out on such great people because we care too much what other people think. I personally believe, my personal belief, that Jesus should be the only one that judges. And if you are a Christian or Catholic, I think we shouldn't be judging other people. I think we're supposed to represent what Jesus is, and that's love, that's acceptance, and that's treating other people with kindness and respect, the way Jesus would. Like in that story, when everyone was trying to stone this woman, he said, "Let the person without sin cast the first stone." You want to judge her? You want to stone her to death? Who's innocent here? And they all backed up. All of us are guilty of things. None of us are perfect, and we can always improve on who we are as a human being. But don't be afraid to be yourself, because the world needs more people like you, because so many people are dimming their light just to fit in to a certain box that probably wouldn't accept them for being themselves. And why would you want to hang out with someone like that? Not me. So, whoo hoo hoo. I urge you to start falling in love with yourself. Love the person you are. Don't eliminate the word cringe from your vocabulary. Start being your goofy, kooky, loving, honest, beautiful self, and you will attract the right people. And if someone treats you with a lot of disrespect and they're not nice to you, they're not kind, they make you feel bad about being the person you are, that person doesn't need to be in your life. That person needs prayers and distance because you deserve better. Don't let someone treat you like dirt. And if someone doesn't want you, one, they could either think that you deserve better, they could think that they can't give you what you need, they could be scared. Don't just take rejection as, oh, this person doesn't like me or they think of me this way. It could be a plethora of things. You truly never know. Ellen Fisher's Queen's Code. That's going to help my ladies out a lot. A lot, a lot. She's an awesome woman. I will look up her thing right now and I can put it in the link under this, but I highly recommend checking it out. I love you guys. I feel like more adult, unhealed bullies than kids. Yeah, dude. I think we need to protect the kids that are in this new generation because they are under attack, personal belief, from the devil the most because they were born into this time. Just because people grow up doesn't mean they grow up. There's a lot of adult bullies. They're just cunning and conniving and they hide it better. But if you're a real person and you're authentic, you can easily spot them. Trust me. The more you step into your authenticity, the more you're not going to be attracted to people that are fake. Real recognizes real, and that is a fact. Like, fake people, they can't really tell the difference. They'll just say, oh, that's cringe, or oh, that's that, or they could think you're really confident just being yourself. But sometimes confidence comes from so much bullying and so many people not liking you that you're like, F it. They're going to judge me anyways. I might as well be happy and be myself. You know what I mean? Hold on, this message is needed for review. I'll show that. Thanks. Like I said, bullies are going to be bullies. And we can't change that. We can pray for them. But just know, if you are being attacked and bullied, it's usually because they are envious of you or they are jealous that you can actually be yourself in a world that is so fake now. Be yourself, step into your light, and laugh when people are mean. Those people need prayers the most. The bullies need prayers because you don't have a stick up your butt for no reason. You're probably in a miserable relationship. You're probably miserable with yourself, and those people need love. Like I said, pray for a change of heart, and God will change your heart towards these people. And the more you act like yourself, the more you're going to attract good people into your life. the more you're going to inspire others to be themselves, and the happier you're going to be. It is miserable walking around with a mask on every day to impress Susie and Sally that wouldn't care about you anyways. Be you, shine your light, and let the right people come into your life. There's always going to be people that don't like you. Smile at it. Don't let it stop you from being your awesome self because you are loved. Paint your nails too if you need to, and clean your room.